How's it going, everyone? This is Javita. This is a quick start guide for the game Boundless. If you're unfamiliar with this game, feel free to check out my previous video that I did on this. It's not a formal review, but it'll give you a pretty good idea of what the game is all about and kind of some of the things that set it apart from other similar type games. Last episode we left off with the Workbench. If you're unfamiliar how to get to this stage of the game, feel free to check out my previous video. Otherwise, I think you're good to go. With the Workbench, the game really starts to open up. A lot of quality of life items come from here, as well as all future tools that I currently know of. Another thing to note is that the Workbench introduces a new game mechanic to crafting. The Workbench, as well as all machines that come after it, will incur wear as you craft things. Each item crafted will incur a small amount of damage to the crafting machine. The wear on any given machine can always be viewed via its user interface. Machines as they currently stand are quite durable. I think the highest I've ever gotten the wear on any given machine was after crafting about 800 to 1,000 pieces of cloth. And I got up to about maybe 50%. I don't actually know what happens if you get it to 100%. My assumption would be that they become disabled. Luckily, you can craft stone spanners to repair your machines. Each hit will repair 1%. I presume metal spanners will repair machines faster. However, I have never felt the need to craft one. As great as the Workbench is, sadly you can do little with it until you craft your next machine, the Extractor. To craft this, you'll need a bit of metal and a couple of ancient tech fragments. The Extractor is a fairly simple machine. It only has 4 recipes that I'm aware of. However, these open up the way to the more advanced crafting. Your next couple of priorities will be upgrading your light source, as well as crafting a metal hammer so you can mine medium coal, silver, and gold ore. In my previous video, I neglected to cover basic torches. However, I feel that they are easily skipped to regular torches. In order to craft a regular torch, there are quite a few steps involved. First off, you need to gather the leaves of this odd looking plant, then turn the leaves into extract. Use the extract in the Workbench to create cloth, then finally you can craft regular torches via the Workbench. These torches can be a bit time consuming to make, as you can see, however they provide significantly better lighting. Moving along, you'll need fossils to craft metal tools. The starter worlds have both small and medium fossils, with medium giving 4 extract versus the 1-to-1 ratio for small fossils. Since you can utilize mass orders to get better efficiency, I would recommend just focusing on small fossils, as they are significantly easier to find. Fossils are found exclusively under the average surface level of the planet. However, there is such a thing as too deep. If you are seeing lava, you should probably head up a couple of levels. That being said, fossils are easily found in naturally generated caves. Once you have metal tools, you'll be able to take advantage of virtually any resource found on the starter planets, the one exception being titanium, which requires a silver hammer or higher. My personal preference is to use stone tools for virtually everything, while saving the higher tools for when they are absolutely necessary. All tools essentially last for 400 hits, however higher tools will break blocks with fewer hits. It'll take a while to get the resources to do this. However, it's recommended to take several smart stacks of hammers with you when mining and to queue up their replacements before you leave. Next up, we have the Compactor. Its recipe is identical to the Extractor and allows for compacting dirt, coal, metals, and gems. This was actually one of my least favorite machines. However, it quickly became my favorite machine when I found out it could compact coal. Compacted coal burns longer than its uncompacted form, with additional efficiency coming from using bulk and mass orders. To put this another way, you can use 360 pieces of soft coal, which will yield about 198 cycles, or you can use that same coal to make 50 compacted coal, which is worth 333 cycles. That's an additional 135 cycles on top of what you would have gotten, which is equivalent to 245 extra pieces of coal. Anyway, this will be a good place to wrap it up. Next episode we'll go over the Refinery, Power Core, and Mixer. This was Javita. Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, like it. Subscribe if you want to see more like it. And if there's anything you didn't like, please let me know down in the comments. Till next time, peace.